since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Hail to the Commanders, hail victory.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready?
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Let's go. 60 red. Smash red. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it's...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Drill green. Edo blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
White, white. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. The open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. his first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Shot 60. Shot 60.
Once again, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. Here's 1st and 10.
18.
Viking 18.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for another Eagles.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's popped. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Ready?
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Cup 19. Cup ready. Warriors 17. 7.
Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Built into the air on 2nd down, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready. Hunt.
Carry here for Shipley. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Second.
Now Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Down, 6. Mega, yellow, 22. Ready?
Throwing is Love. To the outside. He's got no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Block, ready.
Here's Love. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Ready?
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
36. Hey,
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now Milton. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. On that side, that's Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 6 go.
Here's Milton. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Try and throw with Milton. He'll swing this one out to Hall. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for another Eagle.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
Okay, ready?
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Set. Kennedy Lions.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will up it to a 2-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
Tight end motioning left.
Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And this will be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
6. Mega. 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Here we go. Black, yellow.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Ready?
A second down throw for Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all the eyes on him, takes the interception and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Cross 50. Green. Real green. Set. Go.
On first down, it's Love. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
with the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Let's go. 52 Blues.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Yellow, 43.
On 2nd down, this is Shipley. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the outside, that's St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
On the double. Ready. 30 seconds.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Ball sitting at the 7, 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Go Pete. Ready.
Now Love. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Commanders. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 21, Commanders 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. On target. Got it to McCourty. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
14 yards. That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
19. 60 Maverick. 60, 18. Pioneer.
Well, once more, here's Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19, 18. 19, Lions. Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Eagles. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Black shot.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look at this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job.
And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This is Shipley.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Come on.
Bills take over 1st and 10.
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up in Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
On the handoff, This is Walker. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's second and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Tag. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
60. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll run with Shipley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set. Black shot. 50. Green.
Slot man in motion left. It is second and 9.
Look down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now Love. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will finally run him down. First and 10 now from the 36.
7 yards.
Fight 60.
First down, Washington.
Ready.
Here's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
Smash. Red. Let's go. Cut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Yellow. 43. Yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Black Ultra.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22. Stripes blue. Steel black.
Back to throw is Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Now fourth down.
Eagle blue. Blue black. Red, yellow. Quad red. Set up.
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
7 puck. Jeanette. Cup 19. Cup.
On first down, here's Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing on second down is Milton. There's Johnson, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up.
Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory.